Hey folks, welcome back. I'm a rough Pebble, and I'm very excited to be playing some more Songs of Six. Picking up with version 68 here, where we have started a small colony on the banks of this river that kind of flows through this set of mountains. Nice little valley with a lot of well, I wouldn't say arable. It's more sort of marshy lands that we can certainly take advantage of as we progress our civilization and little colony here. If you're unfamiliar with Songs of Six, this is a incredibly fantastic colony building, empire management, simulation type game. It has a ton of depth, a lot of complexity, and it's just so much fun. It's really something, and this version brings a lot to it. Let's see, we have a few folks over here swearing fealty. In the last episode, we had unfortunately made a few missteps, and we did not provide a well nor a hearth fast enough for our citizens, and winter definitely took its toll on us. We have a few dead bodies here, unfortunately, inside our mud pit, which is just a large dumping ground for corpses. If you don't have something like that, then you can have issues with your health, and you can have disease and whatnot break out and create more problems down the line, sort of a cascading effect. And while that was a misstep, certainly it did allow me to provide some guidance as to how to mitigate and manage that. So a good example of something to avoid and something that you want to sort of prevent from happening, but still a good learning opportunity. Now, we also built some houses here in the last episode to take care of our 20 plebeians, which are now all living in here happily. We've also given our citizens the opportunity to pull from our stockpile in terms of the stone and wood and try to furnish their homes a little bit more. So they're currently doing that. Lots of stats here. You can click on each one of these things and learn a little bit more about your population here, and you can do that for the full population that you have or the subpopulations here. We don't currently have any other populations other than the Dundarians, but this is going to be a multicultural, multi-species city, so not to worry. We will be sort of bringing on board some more of these folks here as time permits. So, what do we want to do next? We have this nice warehouse here, the Petrosa General Wares. We've got our throne room, we've got a well, a hearth, and a mud pit. We've also built out this mountain pass fishery here, which is really just fishing this little bit of land here. It only allows for 7 fishermen, but I do think that we'll want to expand that maybe a little bit further down here. We can get a little bit more fishing in, and then maybe this is where we'll have our bridge. I think that could be nice. There's not a ton that we want over here on this side as of right now, but we certainly will at some point. We also have a bunch of gems here that we can dig into at some point. We've got some... What else do we have out here? Oh yeah, gems up here. We've got... Yeah, all of this is a gem deposit. There should be some iron. Some coal over here, okay. And then some more coal up this way. And then we've got iron up here, or metal up that way. We've got some stone, more metal over here. So we'll definitely want to expand over on this side once we want to get into some production of, like, weapons and tools and whatnot, which will help our citizens. But for now, we really just want some food, I think. So what should we focus on? We do have Dundarians, and Dundarians like to eat... Let's take a look here. Occupation. Let's take a look at the question mark here, and with this we can see they like meat, they like fish, and they like mushrooms. Whoops. So I think maybe a mushroom farm wouldn't be terrible. I think it could be quite good. especially since there's already a nice cavern over this way, but we don't really have a ton of folks over that way. We do have the fish coming in, and we've got, let's see, 10 fish here. Let's go ahead and build a road out this way. Yeah. That seems good. And then we can go in here, and this old road that is currently sort of snaking its way through our territory, we're not going to maintain all of it, but we are going to maintain some of it here. So we'll just do this right here. Now you can see that there's already maintenance needs on some of this, so we should certainly build a... Let's go into... I believe it would be under, not logistics, yes, a janitor. I think we'll build the janitor's hut here. 3x4. A 3x5, maybe. Here. Out of stone, yes. Oh, and we don't need this. I'd rather have it here like this. So 3x5 here. And let's build a nice workstation here. Let's do it on this side. We'll have this here. And this here, and then we can toss in a door over on this side here. Yep, that works for us. Janitors, 5. This should be a good little janitorial staff space. We can build some other smaller structures here, or even just, build them out around all of this. We don't necessarily need this door even, so we could get rid of that at some point if we need to, if we want to. And then maybe some husbandry. So we cannot do the auroch. We need auroch domestication, and teledont pasture, or the Baltic crawler breeder. Let's take a look. Dundarians don't care for either of these too much. But the Entelodont seems to be the most likely options right now. So I think sticking you here would be good. We don't need that there. Anything that has just one tile like that is not going to be accepted. So we need to expand this a little bit more. And then maybe we can just do something like this. Maybe take out one a little bit more here like that. Yeah, I think that's good. For now, this will suffice. Let's go ahead and build... Shoot. Let's maybe just do one more here. Perfect. Again, this will be a temporary structure that is only going to be used while we are trying to grow our population. One day, this will be moved out to, say, out here, or, maybe down this way. We can have a little bit more of the farms out that way, yeah. Okay, we'll put in a couple huts. Toss one here. Toss one here. What I'm doing here is trying to get our efficiency up, so the more of these huts and things that you have in here, the better. There we go. We could even Probably just... No, we still would need something like this and here. Okay. 80% fresh water. Efficiency. Toss in a gate. Here. And go ahead and construct that. We'll have 25-ish. Well, it'll probably be like 17 or 18 workers in here. So we'll definitely want to grow our population a little bit more. Let's see, where are we at on stone and wood? All of that's fine. Plenty of wood out here, plenty of stone out here as well. We'll get this up and running, so that'll be our food needs taken care of. What else? Administration can't do a ton here. We could get a shrine set up. A lavatory is definitely necessary, so let's do a small lavatory here. And yeah, let's just build it, and we'll close down this door here. I think that's totally fine. You can get a nice latrine in here. Something like this, and then a basin. A couple basins here. Toss in the door here. We need furniture for this, so that is the next thing that we're going to focus on. So in terms of refining, we could start smelting and doing all of that, but instead we want a tailor. No, a carpenter. And we can put the carpenter... Let's just put you here. I think a nice small carpenter here is going to be okay. And then we'll put the storage here. Do something like that. I think that's good. Let's just do that. That should be fine. Oh, and we need a door. Toss the door in here. Again, all of this is made out of stone because our Dundarians like stone buildings. So they really like grand and they like stone. I can't build grand right now. They also really like mountains. So that's the other thing that we'll want to do is start building into this mountainside here, where we can hopefully house a few more Dundarians. I think what I'll want to do... something like that. There we go. Let's go ahead and build out all of this here. So we'll have some nice paths. Are there any decorations that I can put in at this time? Decorations. We can put in some torches. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bang. There we go. And then let's put in a road down here. Okay, I think that's nice. So we'll get some lighting along our main thoroughfare here. All of this is going to take lots is going to take time. I don't know about lots of time, but it is going to take time. And I think this would be nice to have set up. We currently have 12 workforce. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up. I think we have enough things set up for them to work on now. We have plenty of food. We have 15 days worth of food stored up. That is because we are, one, collecting these fish here. You can see the fish getting produced here, and the little boats and whatnot. The fish are getting produced there. We're also going out here to harvest the vegetables and the mushrooms up here, and the same with here, the mushrooms and the fruits. So all of that is getting taken care of. We still have plenty of housing for our people. It'd be great if y'all just grabbed some stone and some wood. We've got some of these torches set up here. Very good. Finish building these roads. Okay. And then working on the carpenter construction, or the carpenter's shop over here. We have named all of these things. Yes, okay. So, we've sort of discussed what is valuable in terms of producing food for our citizens. So we know what types of food we're looking out for. We know how to produce that food. It's going to take some time to get this up and running, but at least we have the Mountain Pass fishery here, and we're able to collect a few mushrooms here and there from some foraging options around here. We've got some homes set up, and we have our first bit of production set up so that we can actually produce some of the, I wouldn't say higher tier, but the next level of sort of healthcare and care and sort of entertainment for our population. So they're going to want some furniture in their homes here as well. They're going to want furniture for the bathroom here, and then the janitor is going to need furniture to fix up all of these things anyways. We've also produced some of the decorative items here for our people, which are these torches. They really do like having a little bit of light around so that they can see what's going on, and they can navigate as they need to. Yes, and there's a nice bit of light here. We can also build, I think, is it this one? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Okay, and now they're out here in the pasture trying to get that up and running, though I would maybe prioritize this if possible. I don't know. The food is going to be important. Let's maybe get a few more of these houses here. Or we could just do some apartments and stick them here, yeah. Just do that for now. That'll allow us to bring in some more people. 25 and 15, 10 and 6, 40 and 40, and what, 24. There should still be plenty of resources here for them to grab. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay. But it does seem like we're maybe focusing this down, which is good and fine. Happy that they're doing this real fast so that we can at least get a few more folks. Each one of these houses, what, 3 or 2? I think it's 3, but we'll see here in just a moment once they finish building this. Yes, and the fishing is going well. Alright, finish finish that up, please. Three and 3. Okay. That means we can have up to... We'll just do 25 with an extra bit of housing. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Great. That gives us 17 workforce. There we go. And now we're starting to build out some of these things as well. Very good. We'll stick a few folks in here. And you know what? I would even... Yeah, refurbish this and stick a door in here as well. Why not? That way we can access all of this as we need to. We can even put in a couple roads here. How's this looking? 34%. This is nearly done. We'll have one janitor for now. I don't think we need more than that. But one thing I like to ensure that I have turned off is the AI adjusted amount, because that kind of... I then have a hard time figuring out, like, how many do I need? How many folks do I actually have available? So I like to turn off all of my auto sort of populate buildings. Same goes for, like, this, but it's already turned off automatically. Some of them have them by default turned on, others have them by default turned off. I'm gonna do it just off. This is going to be the... This is going to be the, central handy office. I think we called them handy folk last time. Oh. No, let's call this the handy folk officers HQ. And this will be the headquarters for our handy folk officers. But we'll have a variety more of these folks out here as our village grows. Like, we're still very small right now. And we may move this hearth a little bit further as well. It doesn't need to be right here. I just needed to get something down. We have 6 folks. Okay, yeah, because we have 10 trying to go in here. We'll do 5. I think that should be good. This is going to be the crafty. This will be the sturdy. Strong stool. This will be this Mevro. We'll just call it after one of our... Oh no, we don't have... Let's take a look at who's working here. Scullion. Alright. Scullion. Scullion's. Scullion's carpentry is what we'll call that. Very nice. Got a good name for it, and so it's real now. We've got the Handy Folk Officers HQ, and then once this is done, which we've already started producing some furniture, we are at 5 out of 10 here. And do we have any spare in here? No. We, yeah, do need to get this thing up and running because our animals, the livestock that we have stored up right now, 7 out of, whatever we started with, I think 25 or 15, has run down quite low at this point. So I think really focusing this now is going to be important. And the Dundarians really like square things, and so I like to build in grids for them. We can definitely explore other things for other populations, but for them this is kind of nice and will be sufficient for the time being. Alright, but we really do need to get to work here. And I would bring in, well, that extra person, I suppose. And we have 26 now. Alright, this is done, and we can maybe move this down to just 2 folks. And get the rest of them out here. We need 14, as many people out here as possible working on clearing out this land before we run out of livestock, before it spoils. I think we're making progress here. Alright, and we can super speed this to 250 times by double clicking the speed fastest speed here. So they are definitely clearing this up. We're down to 6 livestock. We've cleared this out 59%, 60%. There we go, clearing out all of this. The stone's getting cleared out, which is good. We're at 68, 69. And we only have 5 livestock left. 72. Yes, continue to work on this. We are losing food. Production rate 6.65. We really need this thing up and running. It's not gonna happen in the 2 days. Let's put this on hold. Suspend job. And we need you all to go out and harvest some food here. Get these mushrooms. Bring in these apples, or this fruit out here. Okay. All of those have been named. Oh, except for the lavatory, and we certainly don't need, yeah, just one, and turn this off. This will be the quick stop lavatory. Just pop in if you need to use the restrooms. 3 days worth of food stored up now. Yeah, finish harvesting all of this then. A lot of veggies up here then. Good. Some mushrooms also. That should be sufficient. Let them finish all of this up. Okay, and no need to suspend this any longer. Let's activate it again. Bring in this food as you can. Yeah, 17 vegetables here. Okay, great. That should supplement. We're down to 4 livestock. Let's speed this up again. We're down up to 86% cleared. 87. This last little bit takes a while because these rocks are not easy to mine out. We'll be at 90 here in just a moment. There we go. Good catch. That means we'll have additional fish coming in and all of the food coming in from the foraging that we've done. Very good. Good catch. %, yeah, down to 3 livestock. So let's hurry up and get this thing done. We've got 10 days worth of food stored up here. We're at 95%, 96, 97, 98. There we go. Okay, and it's 100. Okay, great. We need to get this thing built and our livestock in here before we run out. Don't you get stuck up here, buddy. Okay, we're missing workers. That's okay. We do not need 26 in here. We're gonna have 5 in here for now. I'm gonna put 3 more in here for now. And let's go ahead and bring in these animals. Herder, 1 out of 5. Until it onto pasture. This will be the tusked Intelligent branch. Tusked Pig Ranch. We'll just go with that. And do we have any... No, unavailable livestock. Why? We have 3 animals in here. Okay, so now they will procreate. And canals. This room needs to be covered by 26% fresh water to get a full boost. This value might take a while to adjust to reality. Okay, so give it a second. I thought there was fresh water. It said 80% when we were looking at it earlier. So we'll just give it a second to adjust if that's not the reality. And we'll produce some livestock here. It'll take some time, but we'll get some. And they should have workload, yeah, 42%. So there's far more workers than there is work at this point, but that's totally fine. And where are we at with furniture? We have not yet allowed folks to take furniture. We should be putting furniture into here. There we go. Yeah, we have 48 furniture. Okay, fantastic. Well, with that, I think we've done quite a bit today. I'm going to end this episode here. We have expanded our food production quite a bit. It will take a second to sort of accommodate for how much food we produce here, and we really don't have much to go off of yet, but we will soon. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you have enjoyed what you saw, If you have thoughts or feedback, please leave that in a comment, and I'll see you soon.